I'm Robert Esther, and welcome to virtualsheetmusic.com and livingpianos.com. Today is a subject that's very dear to my heart: how to set up a home studio. Yes, boy, this has really evolved in recent years. What you can do now with a computer right in your own home exceeds what the top studios could do just decades ago. Now, a little bit of information about this. I grew up with studio equipment, tape recorders and all of that when I was a kid, and then owned a recording studio soon after I graduated from music conservatory. Started doing recording for some studios. And back then, if you wanted a home studio, it was a formidable investment and great compromises. But today it's not like that. It's very exciting what you can do. So how do you set up a home studio? First, you got to figure out, what is it you want to do? Because there's many different things you can do with a home studio. Obviously, recording is one of them, audio recording. In this day and age, you could even consider video recording. But there's more than that. Perhaps you're a composer and you want to be able to compose music and print it out and hear what it sounds like. So the foundation for a studio is a good computer, a Macintosh or Windows-based computer. There's a wealth of software out there. On the Apple side, you've got Apple Logic, you've got Digital Performer. On the Windows side, you've got Sonar, Cakewalk, Cubase. There's a host of different programs. Now, what do these programs do? Well, pretty much anything you want. Now, that sounds like a grandiose statement, but the truth is, over time, all programs keep adding so many functions that almost all programs do everything. So what's the difference, for example, between a music notation program like Sibelius or Finale compared to a music sequencing or audio program like Logic or Cakewalk? Well, they both do everything, but some of them come to it with a specialty. So if your primary thing is composing music, you're going to want a music transcription program, a music printing program. Now here's the beauty. Plug in a MIDI keyboard. That is a keyboard that's like a piano keyboard, but electronic. And it can communicate directly with your software. So you can instantly have the notes print out on the screen as you play them if you play to a metronome click. Now, of course, you still need that human intelligence to edit, because a computer doesn't know exactly what you want. You have to tell it what to listen for. On the recording end, it's pretty remarkable what you can do, but there are certain fundamentals that are universal through time. That is, microphones, speakers, room acoustics. These things are timeless and, to a great extent, don't change very much. In other words, some of the best microphones and amplifiers around today are vintage equipment, tube amps and tube microphones, because electronics that actually take the sound, that still is analog. It's the digital part that has just gone leaps and bounds, where it used to be that if you wanted to record more than one track on top of another, you'd have to have a very sophisticated setup or settle for cassette-based 4 tracks. Today, virtually any computer with the right software can record virtually endless tracks. So you can record and record again. So to recap, what do you really need? What is the basic minimal thing you need to set up a home studio? If you want to record your music and print out music, you need a computer and a printer, naturally. You need some sort of an interface to get audio into your computer. And depending upon how many microphones you want to be able to hook at once, you could have an interface that just has stereo ins, or you could just plug right into your 1/8-inch jack. If the quality level is just for demo, that might work just fine. Otherwise, you want to look at different interfaces that have different number of mics you can plug in. You need to hear your music, so you're going to need a pair of powered speakers or some stereo system with good reference so you know what you're getting. And of course, the appropriate software. There's a lot of research you can do as to what software is going to accomplish your goals. So set out what it is you want to accomplish, and then there's a lot of software. Once you figure out the software, you'll know the requirements of what powerful computer you need, how many microphones you need. Get a nice spot in your home, I recommend, that you can go to any time so that it's ready for you. Because if every time you want to record, you have to set everything up, you're not going to do much work. But if it's sitting there ready for you, so if you're free or you thought you were going to watch TV and there's nothing on, boom, you can take that half hour, hour, and create some music right in your home. And if you spend enough time with it and have some decent microphones, You can rival the quality coming out of state-of-the-art studios if you have the knowledge of how to set those mics, and you can record some beautiful music. So I wish you all the best luck with setting up your home recording studio. You can address questions to me, and I'll try to have those in future videos and kind of track your progress. Thanks for joining me, Robert Estrin, here at virtualsheetmusic.com and livingpianos.com.